After Wednesday's monthly Board of Education meeting, the board was left without a vice president for the third month in a row. As Superintendent of Schools John Fountain told Hudson County TV last month, the Superintendent of Elections would rule on how a decision would be made. Since two new members, Matthew Chang and Joe Palermo, had been elected to the board since the last meeting, the office opted to allow for new nominations. Dr. Christine Piscatelli and Adam Parkinson put their names up, but again, no decisions were made when certain members wanted to review resumes before picking a new VP.
Okay, so at this point, there will be a roll call on the motion for the board members to submit their resumes for review now by the entire board. So that's what the board will be voting on. Trustee No. Trustee Chang?
Yes.
Trustee Duval?
No.
Trustee Gassadui?
Yes.
Trustee Palermo?
Yes.
Trustee Parkinson?
No.
Trustee Dr. Piscatelli?
Yes.
President Reyes?
Abstain.
Although the motion passed, the board opted to let the county superintendent of schools decide the VP position after all, since neither Dr. Piscatelli or Parkinson had a copy of their resume on them. The other major decision to come at the meeting was whether or not the next round of school board elections will come in April or November. Board Secretary Alan Roth explained the seriousness of the decision the 8 board members present would be making.
Is the board members vote. 2, the town followers vote. In this case, it's the Board of Commissioners. 3 is out for a public referendum. The public itself can move the election to November. If the election is moved to November, board members' terms that would have expired in May are by statute rolled to December 31st. Of this year, come January 1, their term would have expired. 2015, their term expires.
Several members of the public implored the board to keep the upcoming election in April as planned.
There's clearly a lack of leadership in this town for so many years, and many of these people have been taken advantage of, right? So, and there are ways we can save money. Let me just tell you a very simple one. One, we don't need a lawyer every time someone talks, so we can fire this lawyer or this law. Second, we don't need someone like Mr. Roth. We can fire him. Combined, we can save roughly $150,000. Why do we need a lawyer every time someone has to speak up? Why does this board has to be so against the will of the people? Why people here don't trust you? There is only one reason: because you have lost credibility and there is no trust on you.
When it was all said and done, a motion to move the special election in November was a 4-4 tie, so the motion failed. Therefore, the special election remains for April 23rd as of right now. I'm John Heides, Hudson County TV, West New York.